Hello and welcome back to Truly Bedrock. Now today I'm going to show you a few things that I've been doing between the episodes, but I also want to make a rather large upgrade on my gold farm. I've been away and I've been collecting more obsidian and I want to make this thing absolutely massive. So to that end, let's have a look what we've got going on over here. First things first, I dug a massive hole. It was really deep. It took me quite a long time to get all the way down there. But I've got this massive hole which is going to go all the way down to the bottom. Now the idea is that the portals, which we can just about see up above, I want them to stretch all the way from build limit all the way down to bedrock. Now what you'll see is down here. Whoa, yeah, okay. So this is all the way down to level 5. So you can see there's bedrock down here. I can't really go any lower. Now the other thing that you can't really see is that everything underneath here is filled up with glass as well. So all of the gaps, I've picked out all of the rock and all of that kind of stuff and filled it up with glass. So I think that's looking kind of cool. It took a little bit of time to get all the resources and do all of that, but I think it was worthwhile. I say I think it was. I'm sure some of you disagree, but anyway, here we go. So I'd best just fill this back in. Where was it? There. There we go. So I've got this massive hole now, and I want the portals to go all the way down to this sort of level, or a little bit higher than this. Then I want all of the pigment to be flush forward and then sent up. Now the other upgrade that I made between the episodes, which we'll talk about on the way up this ladder, is I built in a way for me to collect the XP from the pigment. So what I've got is a bit of a drop softener, which we'll have a look at in about 5 minutes when I get to the top of this ladder. This is so slow. So yeah, this is the drop currently. Now what I actually want to happen is I want for the pigment to come up from below, come up to a certain level up there, go across and then drop down. And they're going to get dropped down inside this room. So this is going to be like my little AFK room. And I'm going to add a proper AFK XP thing here as well, so I can just stand here and get XP. So that's the idea with that. Now, what I've got here is the drop softener currently, which kind of works quite nicely. So the idea is that's going to push that up by 1 block so that the pigmen don't die instantly, and also there's some water up there as well. So that's going to stop them from dropping too far. And there we go, you see, it should drop them down to around about 1 heart, half a heart. But it's enough for me to get a little bit of XP from that and fix up my tools and things. Also, do I have any left? Yeah, I've got some splash potions of healing, which of course when you're dealing with the undead, you can use a splash potion of healing to kill them. So it works like a splash potion of harming. Potion of harming will heal these guys up, which I don't want. So I kind of want to leave myself with both options. I kind of want the option to throw the splash potion at them, and the option to just have them drop down and collect up the XP AFK wise. So like if I'm wandering around and doing stuff around here, I kind of want the option just to throw the potion to kill them, because that would make more sense. Anyway, I know what I'm talking about, I know what I'm aiming for. I've got a lot to do, so let's crack on. First things first, more obsidian. More and more obsidian. So I should have 3 shulker boxes completely full of obsidian here. And that's what I'm going to use to hopefully get this finished off. So first things first, I'm going to go up to the top there and start building upwards so that I'm going up to the sky limit with these portals. And then I'm going to take away this at the bottom here and have all of the pigmen drop down to below. Yeah, I think that's probably okay to do. It's going to be a bit difficult. Maybe I need to take the water out first, because I kind of don't want them accumulating. Yeah, I think for now what I'll do is I will start building up at the top there, and then we'll see what happens next. So let's put this back away. And we'll be back in a moment. Right, so there you go. That is me up to 246. I could go higher, but I think it would be a bit of a waste of obsidian if I'm honest. So I think this is the level that I'm going to stop at, because all of these portals are around about 22 high. and I've barely got 9 blocks above me which I can actually build in. So I think for now this is as high as I'm going to go. I'm just going to do a little bit of cleaning up here, and then I'm going to go down and start lighting the portals on my way down. And then I can start work on clearing out that catch tray down below and starting to push everything down to the bottom level. So yeah, let's crack on with that. Right, so that is all of the portals lit going up to the top. So that means that I've now got 3 extra layers of portals all lit up, which is going to have a nice positive effect on the rates of this. It's nearly double what I had before. So time to go down and carry on adding more portals, and hopefully that'll be cool. I need to work out where the bottom layer of this is going to be, and then work up from there. It's going to be kind of difficult adding in those final portals between the lower layers and the upper layers. So I think if I do this the right way around, yeah, that's got to be the right thing to do. Get to the bottom, work upwards. Look at this, the rates are already a lot nicer. Need to work out a way to get these guys just to drop off a bit more easily. I tried adding buttons, but that doesn't quite work for them. They still don't really care. Anyway, I think for now, what I need to do is I need to work out the bottom down there and work out how the pigmen are going to come up, come across, and then drop down. That's going to be my first stop. Right, so we're back down at the bottom of the hole here, and I've taken all of the water away because I'm going to have to rethink this. Because what I need to happen is I need all of the pigmen to get swept forward and then go up. Now, the easiest thing for that to do is if they actually got pushed off right to this level here and then fell down. Now, because I'm down at bedrock already, there's nowhere for them to fall down to. So, and I think this is actually off by 1 block, so I'm going to have to expand this outwards in that direction by 1 block. It's a little bit of a pain. But anyway, that's a different matter. That's something I can do off camera. But what I need to happen is I need this right here to be the lowest point, so that the pigmen get swept forward and then they land in a water chute that takes them all the way up. Being a little bit brave here. Yeah, I survived. So I need to knock all of this back by a couple of blocks, and then I need to work backwards from there to see what the highest level is going to be up here. And then I need this level to be 2 blocks above that highest level, so I'm sort of guessing up here somewhere. But I can fill that all out with all of these blocks I've got. I've got chests full of blocks up there, and I can do something vaguely nice on the floor here. I'm a little bit sad to lose this glass look, but I just don't have enough glass to do it all the way up to the level that I need to. But maybe next series when we're a little bit more into the full flow of it, we might have time to do that kind of thing. So anyway, for now, I'm going to crack on and get this cleared back a little bit. And then I'll be back in a bit. Okay, so I have finally got this sorted out. So what I've done is I've raised the level down there. I've created that chute that's going to push everything over in that direction. When things land down there, they get onto some soul sand with some water on them, and that comes up the chute, and then they'll connect up at the top there and then drop down. Now, I don't know if any of that made any sense whatsoever, but the basic idea is that I'm going to get the drops right here for everything, all in one place. So now I can go ahead and start cleaning all this up and getting rid of this, and then I can start building downwards. And then that will be this build pretty much done. And I've just got a little bit of redstone to do in this area. So as you can see, I've just got a very simple collection system set up at the moment, and everything's on instant kill. If I lift that by 1 level, they should be knocked down to 1 heart. So basically I just need a piston underneath there and a lever somewhere where I can just pull the piston, and then they're just going to sit there and wait for me, which is going to be really, really nice. And then I've got the option of just getting the drops or taking the, you know, the XP to go with it, so I can mend up all my tools. So I'm going to go up to the top there and clear all of this down, and hopefully that's going to work out okay. Hopefully these guys aren't going to be wandering all over the place down here or somehow avoiding my drop. These ladders might be a problem eventually, but anyway, for now I'm just going to get up there and give this a good clean up and see what happens. Okay, so we'll be back in a moment. Right, so that is the catch tray all sorted out now, so everything's falling straight down and getting passed up and then moved over. So I guess it's time for me to go down and start adding more portals. I need to clean this up a little bit, but I need to get myself a little bit more glass on hand. That seems to be working quite nicely. That little baby pigman's doing me a favour. And I've just kind of left a lot of blocks to fall down, so I've wasted a lot of blocks on this right now. So what's the best thing that I can do at this stage? I should get on and build some portals. That's what I should do. Okay, so we are now back, and for me this has been quite a long cut. I've kind of been working on this over a couple of evenings after work and all that kind of thing. So there's quite a few bits that have been done in the meantime. So as you can see, I've added in all of the obsidian all the way down, and let's just creep up to the edge here. It comes right up to this edge, but I think, like I mentioned in the last episode, the pigmen spawn completely out the portals in the positive direction. Okay, so that means that these guys are actually going to be spawning right out there. So it doesn't matter, they're not going to ever land down here. I've put in the bubble stream here, so the guys drop down. They're getting pushed into this, they come all the way up, and they're kind of a little bit reluctant to come over the end there, but they come over eventually, and then I can start collecting the drops from them. Now, I'm a little bit worried that these guys, I'm seeing quite a few things fall down and not much come up, if you know what I mean. So, okay, there goes one. Oh, and another. Okay. So, it's been a little bit slow. I maybe need to do a little bit of work at the bottom to try and make that a little bit better. So let's go have a look at the bottom, see what you think. Actually, no, on the way first, you can see this. I've just added in this little system here so that when the pigmen fall down onto that level, they're not going to get hurt. Or they're not going to die, I should say. They're still going to get hurt, but they're not going to die. I'm starting to get really worried about why I'm not seeing any pigmen coming up. So let's go all the way down to the bottom and see what's going on. Okay, I'm seeing them go flying up. This is suboptimal. Let's put it like that. So I might add in some streams that kind of realign them back in. That's going to be a little bit difficult. Let's see how we go with that one. Yeah, there's a couple of guys down there fighting against the stream. Yeah. Again, I'm going to have to try and sort that out and see what I can do. But anyway, what we're actually here to do today, we're now here to light up some portals. That's the key thing. So I'm going to start laying out some of this stuff, and then we can start lighting things up. I've got plenty of flint and plenty of steel around, so let's just get on with it. So that is all of the portals now lit, and that is basically portals going all the way from build limit down to a little bit above bedrock. There is possibility to keep a little bit more in there, I think. But maybe I could fit a little bit more portal in there, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm just a little bit worried about what's going on down here. I feel like I'm getting a lot of pigmen dropping down at the bottom, and I'm not seeing many pigmen coming up. See, look at this. This is a lot of pigmen. Now, the real question is, where are they all? I really hope they're not all dying down here somehow. Maybe what I need to do is make a little bit more sure that they are definitely... Yeah, you see this? They're kind of half escaping. Okay, I think I need to do a little bit more work with that, but there is a lot of pigmen coming out here. Okay, let's see what I can do on this. Right, I think that what I just did down at the bottom there has helped it along a little bit. I might have a little play in a creative world, see if I can get things a bit better, but as you can see, these guys are gathering up here. Now if I want, I should be able to punch them, and they're all one hit. Oh, that one was 2 hit. But anyway, it doesn't matter. I can still get the XP. So I've got quite a few of them gathering up there. If I throw that and quickly get my pick in hand, yeah, we're all good. We're doing okay. And that makes it a lot less noisy as well. Oh my goodness, look at all those gold swords. They suddenly appeared out of nowhere. Jeez. This is why I have a smelter over the way there, and I want to be able to smelt everything up that I can, so I'm just getting the maximum gold possible. Now I think between the episodes what I'll do is I'll set up a trident killer here as well, so that I don't have to be doing any of this. I can just stand back and let the XP come to me. So I think that's what I'll do between the episodes, and I'll show you in the next episode. Right then, and that is it. There it is, all done. You can see the portals going all the way up to the top there, and I can't show you all the way down. But I'm getting a good bit of gold from this and a good bit of XP. I'm quite happy with the results. And I was just happy to have a gold farm that went all the way from Bedrock all the way up to the build limit there. So yeah, very, very pleased. Anyway guys, I just wanted to say thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Now if you did, please do leave a like, and if you want to see some more, drop me a subscribe. And I hope to see you again soon. Goodbye.